Hello and welcome to today's video. We are here for the second Madden Saturday video of the week, and this here decides who plays the winner of the last game, who I will say a little bit later in the video. I don't want to obviously say yet, so you guys can go back and check out the last Madden Saturday if you guys missed it. But we already have the Texans and the Falcons in the first game for next week. So the winner of this plays the winner of the last game. Which the winner of that game is. This is your last opportunity to go watch that video if you didn't yet. So, the winner of this game will be playing up against the... Yo, why are they blue? Oh, we're both blue. Fuck. I totally forgot. The starter. Not even ask. What team to play as for this matchup? It was a little bit like. Now, if I had to pick which team I'd rather have win, it was in general, like, probably my second favorite team. But that is why I picked to play as the Titans over the Broncos. But for real, whoever plays these teams, I like to see both of them win when they do. So obviously the winner of this will play against the Giants, who I played as in the last video. So it was interesting actually playing as a team I hadn't played as against a team that I had played as in Madden Saturday. That game was kind of wild, to be honest. It's a little bit different, though, because in this game I get to play as a mobile quarterback. I can run around a little bit more, a little bit easier. I don't have to throw so much in the pocket. I can play a little bit more how I normally play. Obviously, playing as the quarterback that I play as the most of any quarterback in Madden should make this game a little bit more interesting. I'll be playing as the... I'll be playing as Marcus Mariota, who I always play as, whether it's franchise mode. When it's franchise mode, which I typically play as. I'm sure to trade to get him right away. And so they're running down the clock here. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. It is time to decide the winner. Of course, the other game, the first game next week, will be the Falcons against the Texans. And that game is going to be interesting. The Texans beating the Patriots and the Falcons coming back and beating the Rams. Big comeback there for the Falcons. You can see I had a big lead. I think it was up like 10. Maybe I think it was like 7 to 28. I got fucked up in that game in the end because I was playing with the Rams. I had a beat. I'm like, oh shit, well, looks like the Rams are playing. And yeah, they didn't. So the Falcons obviously made a big comeback in that game and beat the Rams, so I lost that game, which is fine because the Falcons are a good team. Obviously, a quality team. And if there had to be a team to go in this championship for Madden Saturday, they're definitely a team that could play. Them from having a score which is what we needed. So Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans offense take the field for the first time. That's a quick rush. Mariota over. Nice pass there to the receiver. Who's this guy? Right? Is that what the name says? Yep. Good pass there by Marcus Mariota. So I'm yet to decide exactly how I want to do the championship game, because that obviously is coming up in 2 weeks. Because we got these games, next week's games, and the week after I got to decide the champion. So I don't know if I'm going to do maybe a best of 3 game. Maybe that's a good way to do it. That way I get to play as both teams in the championship as well. I think that's what I might do. I think I'll play as whatever team makes it from the first game. So whether it be the Texans or the Falcons. And then whether it be the Giants, Broncos, or Titans here, obviously not knowing the winner of this game yet. Don't even having a score on the board. That's I'll probably do 1 game playing as one team, 1 game as the other team. And then we'll get a champion out of it in that sense. Okay. So there you go, almost getting the touchdown there. Marcus Mariota is taken down now at the 1 yard line. That's what we're at. We got the 1 yard line. Did we throw it? Or do we run it in for a touchdown? We're going to run it in. Marcus Mariota. Touchdown. That is good. All right. We blocked the Broncos field goal. And they're not going to attempt to block our extra point. Thus, we take a lead of 7-0. Here to start off the second quarter, 1 minute in, back to the Broncos, who spent most of the last quarter driving down the field, only to come up with no points with a blocked field goal, and then a blocked, not a blocked field goal, but then a run down the field, not on the field goal block, but a drive down the field. He wasn't trying to play coverage out there against the wide receiver. I tried that this time. This is where I'm lined up. It's a little bit different for me. Yeah, it's sort of a struggle. I can't really see. Alright, so here you go. 2nd and 1. Are they going to be denied? I believe they are. I remember by seeing the Super Bowl logo come up on the screen at the top in the background for their 3 Super Bowl wins. Obviously, you can't see it now, but at a certain angle, you can see it. And that reminds me, that was such a great game. Last year, to see the Broncos get that win, I was so excited. Obviously, this year's Super Bowl was a disappointment and a sad ending. But, you know, there'll be other years that... See, there's the logo up there. There'll be other years that there will at least be good teams that deserve to win. Can win. Obviously, we didn't see that in this year's. But other years, you know, teams without system quarterbacks. Not for real, though, teams that actually more deserve to get the championship. So that was a trick play there. You know, I think that it'd be nice. It's nice to see when teams, players respect getting the win in the championship, and the coach respects winning the championship and doesn't have stupid comments about being 5 weeks behind and preparing for the next season. It's nice to see people that actually are grateful in their victory of it. And obviously that's not something we've seen this year. Oh shit. They did get a touchdown. Now who's the penalty on? The penalty's on them. And it was holding on the offense. So it will be 2nd and 17. What? Oh my god. You know, Mark Sanchez completed something? What is the prize? Oh man. I think he could have been brought down. But number 54 sliding in here. Because look, he's over here. He's about the 2-yard line. He's going to get brought down right before the ball crosses the line. But these guys fly in and take him out, but across the goal line. Yo, I got a flag. I hit the kicker, I think. Oh yeah, I roasted him. Oh well. Roasting the kicker. Blocking team. Roasting the kicker. It's more like it though. Okay, here we go. Alright, so here we go. Obviously 7-7 now, 1:25. No real rush because we get the ball back, but it would be nice to see a bigger lead heading into the next quarter. There you go, touchdown, Tennessee. 75-yard touchdown. And it is a 1-touchdown game again. That play worked out just nicely. It's all about how the right play worked out. There was just enough on a spot there wasn't enough coverage. That let the wide receiver go in and get a good catch from Mariota. All right, here we go. In to hit Sanchez. It's a fumble. Recovered by Denver. Causing the fumble but not able to recover it. It's going to be 3rd and 21. A long distance to go here on just a couple. On just a one play here before they turn it over. So a loss of even more yards, and it's 4th and 24. It's time for a punt return. Here, and we're going to go, hopefully... Oh, that changes their scheme, calling a timeout, huh? Interesting. Alright, so they went for a long play there instead of kicking it off, which would have gave no time. They did a long play on the field, which gave no time. Did not see that guy there. Okay. Well, here you go, 14-7. I don't know if we're going to get a nice big play on the field, but let's see if it opens up for us again. Running room for Mariota. 15 yards rushing. All 15 of the rush yards here come from Mariota. Oh, shit. And it's a fumble recovered by Denver. That was bad. No, not the first time that I fumbled playing as Mariota. I fumbled in like 3 times in one game once. That sucks, but it's okay. We're ahead by a little bit. We got that 1 touchdown to work with. And we know we can dial up some big plays if we have to here to save this game. Obviously, we did it to end, or not to, actually it might have been to end the first quarter or something whack. We did some big play. Don't know really what when that was, but it was a big ass play. We got the proper blocking on that. Damn. No, what is happening? What is happening? What did I do? Don't know what I did there. Got right to the quarterback, brought him some pressure. 3rd and 6 now. I have to go for the prevent. Prevent? Yeah, it's prevent though. Okay, interesting. Such confusing. Alright, low pass there. No way he was going to get to it. 4th and 6. Going for the kick here is Denver. Trying to make this a 4-point game. But it's blocked. And recovered by Denver. They got a 1st down out of that block? Okay, then. If we allow a touchdown here, I'll be so sad. I put the ball for 3.5 minutes. And I have 14 points. Without that one 11-second play. And I had other drive that only took 2 minutes when they took the whole almost quarter. And those are my points. I have been on defense for a good portion here. The quarterback situation, obviously, in Denver is a problem that you notice in the game. When the GOAT retired, they were lacking in that sense, quarterback-wise. And then, of course, with Osweiler going to Texas, more problems there. So an interception at the goal line has brought us the ball yet again. Yo, we broke the tackle. Oh, shit. Yo, I didn't notice that guy was there. Almost ran it all the way down, though, on a broken tackle. Yo, that was kind of wild. Yo, can I watch that play? Alright, so here we go. Mariota running out here. Now, that was pretty risky. Because if we, say, right here got tackled, safety. Nice throw here. What? Oh, you couldn't see him. The game's glitched and he's missing. Okay, so here you go. He's going to make the catch, though. Okay, that looks really weird. He's going to go running it down the field here. Now, this guy comes across. And I don't notice when I'm trying to wear the clock down a little bit. If I kept running straight, I would have got further, but I cut over. And then got thrown down. Yo, is he going to be there this time, though? I want to actually see him. No. Okay, well, that's glitched. Anyways, here we go. Keeping it going. There's still a quarter left of play. And we're making big plays. Von Miller in with the tackle. All right, here we go. 3rd and 17. And we made the catch and another first down. Now here at the 3-yard line. Yo! I was trying to run it in, but there was no way, and then I threw it. And here we go to make it 21-7. No way he was blocking it. And it's a 2-point game. Coming off of a blocked field goal, leading to the recovery by the Broncos, leading to that interception at the goal line, and then a run out a little bit, and then some throws on the field to get the touchdown to start. Yeah, this is some typical Mark Sanchez shit. He's always been trash. Always been trash. He was like good in his first year. I remember when he was on the Jets in his first 2 years, actually. It wasn't that bad. But after that, he became absolute cheeks. He is garbage. Absolute bootay. He got brought down again. 4th and 17 now. And they're going to have to go for it here. Wait, didn't... Okay. Yo, he made that catch. Damn it. The coverage was not good on that play. They're going to have 3 minutes here, the Broncos are. Almost intercepted there. But not close enough. So far in both of the games here, I've had 1 turnover myself. On this weekend's games for Madden Saturday, I had the 1 turnover in this game on the fumble. I had nothing playing as the Giants. Was he in? He was. 4th and 6. They're going to have to go for it, of course. Isn't Mark Sanchez not even on the Broncos? Is he on the Cowboys? Yeah. I just realized that. Why is he playing this game? I wonder if the roster messed up and used the preseason roster. Oh well. Next, Trevor Siemian and Paxton Lynch are the main 2 guys there. Touchdown, Tennessee. That was a good play there. Can we watch that again? So let's watch that play. That was a nice one. Please actually have him on the field. Yeah. So look at this. So we're going to run out here. Mariota, run. Run alongside. Run to him. Break this tackle. And breaking that, I got forced into this guy who threw me over the line into the end zone. And there you go, 28-7. It looks as if we have a Tennessee Giants matchup. Tennessee Giants? I meant to say Titans Giants matchup. I'm like, that actually sounds like an actual team name. The first matchup, though, of Madden Saturday next week is the Houston Texans against the Atlanta Falcons. In that game, I'll be playing as the Falcons. And then coming up later on in the day is the New York Giants against the Tennessee Titans. Now, technically, the Broncos still have a chance, but the chances of that are very, very slim, considering it's a 21-point deficit that they have to overcome. I don't see it happening, but you never know. You never know. We could go out here. They could throw it down the field, long play, touchdown, get the ball back. I do a pick six, and then they get the ball back again. It's going to take like 5 turnovers, but it is possible. So, don't rule them out yet, guys. Write it down. They're still in it. Somehow. At the 47-yard line, the ball is spotted to start here what could be the final drive for Tennessee in this game. Of course, you'll see them next week again against the Giants. What has been here not a close game for either game really on Madden Saturday. Both of the opponents scoring only 27. I mean, only scoring 14 combined. So they've each only scored 7. And of course here, scoring 28 again in this game, and I think I scored 28 in the last game. Or it might have been 31. Yeah, it was 31 because we had a field goal. Not here, though. We're going to outscore the last game. So, of course, going off of the last 2 weeks, I believe the matchup would be in 2 weeks if we go off this week's scores of the two teams that are going to be facing each other. It would be the Titans against the Falcons, which would also be an interesting game for me to pick if I had to pick between those two teams, just based off the fact that the Falcons are a team that I started to take interest in since they got to the Super Bowl. Not so much liking them, but seeing like how the team is really a good team. I definitely took interest in how they did, playing very well as a team. I'm not saying that I like them, but I did for the Super Bowl. So here you go, 44 seconds left. You know, I noticed it's funny. I set this up here, okay, as Madden Saturday was supposed to mostly have 2016 playoff teams in it, right? So the teams that obviously took a shot to get into the playoffs. And here we are, this one matchup, providing the opportunity for one team still to win Madden Saturday, that was not in the playoffs. Now, both of these teams were really close to being in the playoffs, so they're both definitely worthy of being here. But they both didn't make the playoffs. So it's interesting that we have one of the 4 teams was not a playoff team. We had a couple non-playoff teams, and they actually didn't perform that badly. If you think of it, the Jets obviously lost to the Giants, and the Rams ended up losing to the Falcons in the most recent game from last week. But nonetheless, both teams did put up fights in the games that they played. The Rams coming down to just losing the big lead that they had in the end to fumbles and stuff like that. Or they could be sitting here and we could be looking at 2 teams in this Madden Saturday that were not in the playoffs. And there is a interception. The first interception that I've thrown this whole game. And the first interception of Madden Saturday this weekend. And obviously the only one that I will throw this weekend because there's 9 seconds left. So obviously now we know the 4 teams that will be playing. The Texans, the Falcons, the Giants, and the Titans. 2 of these teams will be eliminated next week, and 2 of them will play each other in 2 weeks in a best-of-3 style championship. So with that, we can add Tennessee to the books here. And that will be a very interesting thing. So I'm going to write it in here. For Madden Saturday, just so we have those matchups planned out. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed Madden Saturday, and we're down to only 4 teams. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.